The Institute for Figuring is informed in part by this beautiful quote by the Welsh writer Merrily Harper. She once said that the duty of artists everywhere is to enchant the conceptual landscape. I love that definition of art. What I like about it is it doesn't tie art to any specific medium. But what interests me about this is I think we can look at science and mathematics, and I think although you probably can't say it's the duty of scientists and mathematicians to enchant the conceptual landscape, it is actually something that science and mathematics do in our society. And the IFF is dedicated to the concept of bringing into public awareness the poetic and aesthetic dimensions of science and mathematics. So we put on, the IFF is based here, well it's actually based out of my living room in Hyde Park. But we put on lectures, we do publications, we have a beautiful website, we have an ongoing relationship with Cabinet Magazine, but increasingly most of the time is spent putting on exhibitions. These are some of the subjects that we've done lectures on, and all of these, I should say, have been lectures by and with mathematicians and scientists of one variety or another, and I work with them to try to craft events that will be really accessible and available to the public, but also convey the fullness and richness of their research work. One of the things that informs what the IFF does and the exhibitions we choose to do is that we are interested in, Chrissy and I are both interested in how abstract symbolic ideas can be embodied in physical, tangible objects. So in our society, we're all familiar with the idea of the think tank, where great minds go to think great thoughts. And in think tanks, you know, they sit there and they write papers and write op-ed pieces and write books and try to move society forward. Well, Chrissy and I believe that there ought to be play tanks, places where people could come to play with ideas. And so everything that the Institute for Figuring does is dedicated to the idea that we can engage with what are often thought to be purely abstract, purely symbolic ideas by materially playing with physical objects.